let's start with Launchpad McQuack.
That's not the actual title of the song.
So, today we are going to, as the title says, or the game says, we're going to Pilgrim vs. the World. And, I'm going to be playing with, go by Boss, at least on Twitter. Yeah. Welcome to the Divine Human Bears realm, or whatnot. You can introduce yourself now. On what
sorry.
You as.
Oh, sorry. Well, hi everyone. Name's Boss. No, the Boss, just Boss. To be honest, this is my first stream ever, so hello. Have my YouTube game series, Boss Plays, over on the isekaiexplorers channel. Check it out if you can. The first ever Twitch collaboration, so hello to all you lovely viewers out there.
Yeah. I even said something else. Voila.
Yeah.
In my chat is all your links.
Hey. Hello. So, we were trying to do another collaboration before, but, my CRTV doesn't really handle streaming that well, so I was like, hey, need consoles? And then you messaged me back, and you were like, "Oh, I'm getting a capture card." And so we were like, "Hey, we both like the Scott Pilgrim games," and we were like, "Oh, let's set up something." So is this your first time playing the online match settings? Because this is my first time.
Yeah, is actually my first time playing the quote unquote new version.
So from what I've played, there's not much of a difference. From my own solo playthroughs, I think the only difference is see if that can handle in an online setting, if the servers hold up, because I don't know with the whole Ubisoft thing going down, if we can hold it up for the whole stream. But we'll do our best.
Ubisoft thing?
Oh, because some games like you're not able to do online features. But I guess this is one of the newer re-releases. I think they'll be fine.
I would hope so. I'm preoccupied with entering my password, which is one of those random number generated passwords. Plus, I also have to be real careful to make sure that I don't show the screen until I actually log in, because it has the email address I use for that, which has my full name.
Shite.
And it is just obvious. My name actually isn't Sarah.
What? It's wild. It's an alias? I can't believe it. But my name has always been Boss. Boss Tuber, Boss Ian the Extraordinaire. No need for any other name changes because it's so basic. Though you can call me Hefe, I'll allow that name change. Or any other variation of that name. So it's kind of hard to custom, and then she's like, this is just your name. I'm like, yeah. Very simple.
I should probably enable streamer mode so that my end of the recording doesn't pick up all the Discord.
Oh, yeah. Always had that issue whenever I play with other people.
Yeah, even though I know that you're probably only going to use your audio.
Yeah, I'm recording on my own solo audio channels and stuff.
I would imagine, since I don't have my audio and your audio, us each talking separated, you wouldn't want to use my audio. But at the very least, I don't know. But also, so how do you want to sync this, or are you just gonna try to do it?
I usually do it manually, and then like I'll work on it from there. Like that's mostly how I've done like my collaborations up till now. And so I'll send you an invite for my match. Can't change my character if you choose it. Oh, that sucks.
Character did you pick?
I played it first with Kim, but now I'm with Scott because I was like, oh, like maybe like I can change it at like, because for some reason it matched me with someone random on the lobby, and I was like, no, I need like wait for you, like Sarah, to like join in. And I was like, what? So I was like, and then I tried like, now I invited you, so like when you're done with all the account stuff, you're able to join in. But now it won't let me change my character. I'll destroy the server, and I'm like, gosh, whatever. Because usually I either play the... alright. Alright, let's go. So how far do you want to try to go through this?
I figured, at least... I can't remember how many levels there actually are.
Just like because usually there's like the big level, like every like for every boss there's like one level, but like it's usually like divided into like 2 parts.
I figured we could at least go. I more go for time than anything.
All right.
So, if it seems like we're going to complete a level by the time that I normally end by, that's where we'll end. But otherwise, we'll just probably go completing levels. And if we go past my normal end time, we'll just complete the level anyway.
Alright. I don't know why, for some reason, the sound effects aren't going off, but like, the music is still blazing, and I'm like, alright, I won't say no. I hate when like they just gang up on you and you're like, you can't even move.
Yeah, what was just a little confusing when I started was I didn't know which button does which, because I just kind of assumed, oh, the big button will be the punch and kick button.
Right. Oh wait, I just picked you up. Oh, sorry. Okay, now the sound effects are slowly coming back in, and I'm like, alright. It's kind of like the most interesting beat 'em ups I've ever played, because like it's so easy to get into, but then like they'll just bum rush you, and like unless you're like on top of it, you'll just like get like surrounded.
Frankly, so my actual memory of this game are the characters are far tougher and far faster, because last time I remember playing this was with upgraded characters.
Ah, I see. Especially you're standing from like level 1. it's gonna be a little harder to like take them down, especially like these brutes. Which I kind of like. There's like a lot of variation depending on the level. And like if you're playing by yourself, it's gonna take forever, and you're like, oh. Alright, where? Okay. I don't know why I still get lost in like beat 'em ups, even though you just go one direction. This is like that weird level that's like I don't know if you remember. It's like the one with like they're at the Halloween party, and it's like you have to go up instead of like right, and you're like, oh my god, a new direction.
I was just standing there, it's because I lost connection.
Oh no, it's all good. Sometimes I'll just ramble. Oh, everyone got away, the bus is coming. Oh, glitched out of existence. Oh. Apparently the Toronto PM is on time as usual. it's kind of interesting to me because like I originally thought because like at first like my first interaction with the series was through the movie, even though like I was like what like teenage like age when this movie came out, but like I never heard of like anything about it, so I was just like, oh, like the trailer like really like cheesy and like all the like look, it's like they use the Donkey Kong joke where it's like it's all like Donkey Kong, and so like and I was like, oh, like I've never seen a lot of like video game stuff that wasn't like, you know, easily ripped on like the Super Mario Brothers movie or whatever. And so like, the first time I saw it, I was like, oh my god, it's like it's actually people that tried to make a video game movie, like a good one. And then like I fell in love with it because I think it was like teenage era. It's a little gremlin as I was, and I started reading the comic books. And like I was like, wow, Toronto is so amazing, even though like it's not that different from like American cities or whatever. It just, you know, people are like a little bit nicer and like, you know, not as
It's me, I'm trying.
there. Get out of my way! Oh, thanks. Oh, sorry. It's all good. Just gotta get to with like $1 so you can get another life.
We actually don't remember that.
Oh yeah, I think it was $1. I forget what, like, because I know there's a way to get more lives, or no, wait, it's you have to.
Purchase them. Fuck.
Because I remember there's some ways you can get other lives, but I forget the way. Either they're like dropped sparsely, or like it's like no, I think it's $100.
Yeah, it might be 100, but you also purchase stuff.
Right, and then I think it was like mind blowing when I found the secret store beneath the what's gonna come up. Like if you go like through the star symbol and the highway underpass. And I was like, everything looks so expensive, but that's how like you like upgraded your characters like better than just buying CDs or like the shirts or whatever.
The cost effective.
Yeah.
Which I didn't do because I didn't find that out until I basically maxed all the characters.
Yeah, I did like one full playthrough before I figured that out, and I was like, what? You tell me I could have saved like hours on this if I just like grinded and just like bought all those items. Get out of here. Oh, wait. Not being used as a projectile.
Did break up my character.
Oh, leveled up.
I also don't think I remember any of the moves. And I'm pretty sure I've played them slightly before.
I like the combo moves.
Yeah.
I mean, usually I'm the button masher type of like beat 'em up player. So like, even if you like told me the move list, I'd just be like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna punch and kick.
Yeah, I probably won't remember any of the moves. I just know that I do like accidentally do them out of habit because I've played Soul Calibur a lot, and I don't remember how to do any of the moves, yet if you told me to do a certain combo, I might be able to do it just on habit.
I think I did that with like Mortal Kombat when I was like in my big Mortal Kombat phase. Like, I mean, I still play Mortal Kombat now, but like not as much as I used to when I was like in the teen eras. I think when like 9 came out. Because you know I was an Xbox 360 person.
I don't remember really playing Mortal Kombat beyond like had a friend. I think part of it was that I was just like, I like the fighting game with weapons.
Fighting game with weapons.
aka Soul Calibur.
Yeah, I played the GameCube one because my friend had it. And it had Link, and I was like, what the fuck? And everything like this anime like swords person or like a martial arts brew, and then you have Link from The Legend of Zelda, and you're like, all right. That was fun. Usually, I like most fighting games. It's very rarely that I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do a fighting game.
I do have to ask, though, do you consider Smash Brothers a fighting game?
That's a great question. I've gone back and forth about this because on the one hand, it's handled like a party game, like like as terms like marketing and like in terms of like notoriety. But then you also have like the flip side of that. It's like there's so many like detailed controls for like those fighter like pros, and like it's like greatly like it has that great notoriety in the snowball. It's going back to it. And, like people like have debated this for like since Smash was like Melee, I think. Personally, I kind of want to say yes, but that's just my opinion. Though like it has that accessibility for like new people just like to get on the fighting game ring and circuit.
Yeah. So my opinion, if anything, is it's a fighting game, but it's a party fighting. Right. Because you can play it with more than 2 players. Like that's
right.
That's the only thing that separates in my head from just the fighting games like Tekken or Mortal Kombat.
Like the traditional like style.
And legitimately, I have actually heard some people go like, the party game because of X reasons, and I actually kind of have gotten annoyed at those people. Most just out of a, why are you so adamant that it isn't a fighting game?
It's kind of like a sense of entitlement, I think, because they want to keep it like unchanged and like want to prove something in terms of a discussion or debate. So they aren't open to like opinions and like I don't know. I think just like with most like gatekeeping with the type of like communities or the side of communities. Like not all like communities are like that. Each have, but
So we're gonna have to pause for a second because I forgot to do something that I need to do.
No worries. Be living here with my keys and money.
The thing I forgot to do was I have closed captioning on my streams. I forgot to turn it on.
Oh, sorry for those who need those captions.
Well, you're also partially blocking them, but they're not the greatest. Plus, I very much just need to ask. I'm dying again, apparently.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
I really just need to ask. I know a couple people who have closed captioning via other stuff, like not the way I do it. So I want to ask them how they do theirs, so that I don't have to rely on the way I do it, which is through a web browser. Because the way they do it would have it automated, and I never.
Yeah, like I've been trying to like, because I just started like in content creation, so I do want to get like more into like the disability sides of like enabling those like features for those who like are part of that like spectrum and like in a community. Most of it like on the video editing side, it's like either do it automated or like they'll like hand like fight them, like they'll go through the video and like type them all out. Though I'm not sure about the Twitch side and the streaming side of it. So like, everything is just news to me. So like it's like interesting to learn, so then so I'm more informed and able to make better content for everyone.
Yeah. For Twitch, it's an automated system. I've actually had it where it completely misunderstands what I've said, and basically instead of so an example is sometimes when I say certain words like art, I think is one of the ones that it doesn't get right some of the time. And then and then when I notice that, I'm like, what, you got that simple word wrong?
I don't know how like companies like Google will be like, we have the most advanced AI, so we can't let them know how many clowns are in this picture. Like the same for like Google captions on like YouTube, and it's like it's not even close to the word that person said.
So I actually have a fun technology tip that I actually kind of know. Did you know that actually half of what we were doing whenever we like do that whole confirm whether or not we're a human or a robot thing is actually helping the like recognition algorithm to actually recognize what it's calling out?
Oh. I assumed that like they collected information for like quality, like service performance, but I didn't know it was like that into it.
It's one of those weird like small things that you just learn miraculously from certain things. I think I just think I learned it from the internet, because there's certain other things that I've learned that I don't tell anyone because I learned them, because I didn't go to college for anything to do with streaming. I went to college for engineering, or a type of an engineering adjacent field. So there's this piece of knowledge that I just like, I won't curse other people with it so that they can still kind of not have to deal with it. Like, you don't want...
Like ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. Like, it very much is an ignorance is bliss, because the piece of knowledge is just like, it makes it so that you don't want to buy inexpensive things, is my piece of knowledge. It's like only inexpensive things in a certain way.
Okay.
That I don't like telling people, because they may think I'm slightly judging them when I give them this piece of knowledge.
I see.
Because and I'll just say this knowledge. So it's the reason the knowledge. I'm not going to say it specifically, but the piece of knowledge is basically the reason places like Walmart can sell their appliances so cheaply. Like, that's the piece of... Apparently I'm dead again.
Oh. I tried the line. Okay, alright. I didn't save you that time, so I'm getting better.
It's entirely to do with that. And I know a lot of people who do shop at Walmart, and I've stopped telling them that because they're just like, now you made me not want to shop there anymore. Like, you should still shop there, because I know the exact one of the reasons you do shop there, and it's slightly because you're on a budget. And that's also part of the reason Walmart can succeed the way they do.
Right. I mean, I never judge someone for knowing the intricacies of a place, or the injustices or whatever, if they're they don't have any other choice. But if you have the resources to be able to avoid those type of places and are cognizantly not going to those places, even though you have the means to do otherwise, then that's when I'm just but if you don't have any other choice, then I'm not going to judge you for that. Oh, sorry, I threw you like a human shield again.
But yeah, the piece of knowledge is not like that. It's not about any of the food or anything like that. It is literally just about those types of things.
Oh, it's barrage mode too fast. But yeah, but as long as they're informed and what they do is up to them, and hopefully they'll be able to do the right informed thing with the information that's given to them. Don't too much stress on your back, because you did what you thought was right. It's a tough man. Just want to go in. Get away, bus driver! You should be driving the bus. People need you. Yeah.
There's another thing that is sort of Nintendo related that I wanted to ask you. What kind of controller do you play the Switch with?
Originally I just used the Joy-Cons, because I didn't have any Pro controllers at the start. But when I was into my Wii U days, when I was still the system, I started getting into the Pro controller, because I was fine with the gamepad or whatever. I just did with what I could. I just realized, and then my friend had a Pro controller, and I started using it. I was like, oh my god, this is so much better, and more fluidity in the controls, and easier to handle. So I just went from then on. If I could afford a Pro controller, I would get one. So it's what I'm using right now.
Yeah, I use the game controller.
like the Pro controller or
Like the official GameCube Nintendo's controller.
Oh, so you have like the adapter and stuff?
No, it's the wireless one.
Oh, that's the Pro controller. Because I thought you meant like because the Switch has it's enabled with the GameCube adapter they had for Smash. So I didn't know if like you were able to like use it for this game. I didn't know.
No, yeah, I also do have an adapter that allows me to use game controllers with the Switch. But I think that might be a third party.
Yeah, I have the official one from the Wii U days. Like supposedly it still works, but I haven't tried it like in a while. Like on one hand, it's like one of the easiest bosses, or evil ex-boyfriends, but like it's when it gets into the harpy mode where it gets a little annoying.
Wait, Succubus? I thought it was Succubus.
Oh, it's Succubus's. Evil demoness and people. There you go. That's the cheap move. And all the succubuses do all the work for you.
Knocked down.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh!
Well, I'm just gonna die.
Guess I'm dead, I guess.
I was about to say.
I tried to press A, but then I got too close to like the vortex of death.
You don't die.
Okay, gotta. Okay, I'm just gonna throw chairs. Let me see if it'll work out.
Yeah. This part might mostly be a throw chair.
Why is the kick button the same as the pickup button? Okay, jump kick. Okay. I think I got it. Come on. Sorry! Okay, I'm going to the other side. God. Get out of here. Alright, there you go. Get out of here. No one likes you and your pirate haircut. Why? Alright, got him on the rope. No! Nope. Okay, I gotta jump through this. Aha! Alright. Get him! Oops. Yay! Let's go! That was annoying.
You collected all the money. I do still find it funny that they don't give you that much, even in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're keeping with the whole, you barely get enough for bus fare.
Don't you want a rematch? Don't give up. Challenge again.